Namaskar, Namaskaram, Vanakkam, Susyagatam. Welcome to my channel. This is Anvesha Mukherjee, and today I'm going to start the very first episode of History and Tour Guide for Andaman and Nicobar Islands. In this video, I'm going to explain to you the historical significance of Ross Island, currently renamed as Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose Island and Viper Island, and I'm also going to tell you how to get there, what are the places to visit, and give you a general history and tour guide of these two islands. Starting with Ross Island, recently renamed as Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose Island, is located just 2 kilometers away from Port Blair. It takes 10 to 15 minutes of a ferry ride to reach Ross Island. Ferries are available from Aberdeen Jetty and Rajiv Gandhi Water Sports Complex. From Rajiv Gandhi Water Sports Complex, you can book a package tour of 360 rupees per head, and it covers Ross Island, Viper Island, North Bay. It's from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and it's available every day. However, the package tour prices can also vary, and it can be as much as 450 to up to 750 rupees depending on the package that you choose. Some of the travel tips to Ross Island. If you're an Indian, you don't need a permit. However, foreign citizens do need a permit, and it's called Restricted Area Permit, or RAP, which is usually issued for 30 days. It's valid for 30 days. You can get it from Indian missions authorities or foreign registration offices in any of the key cities of India. With that, you also need an entrance fee of 30 rupees per adult. For children below the age of 5 years, it's free. Cameras are charged at 30 rupees and video recorder at 75 rupees. There's a lot of deer roaming about in the island. However, feeding them is not encouraged, but if you are kind enough, they might come close to you. There are no proper hotels or restaurants in the island. However, there is one government restaurant there where only lunch is served. It has a light and sound show, and it usually starts from 5 in the evening and it lasts for almost 30 minutes or so. You are strongly requested to keep the island clean on your mission. It's an uninhabited island. It was inhabited at some point of time. However, a certain set of history has led it to become uninhabited, and I'm coming to that. Ross Island was named after a British maritime surveyor, Captain Daniel Ross, and owing to its strategic geographical location, it became the hub of British hold in the Andaman Seas. If you remember the tsunami that happened and had devastated Andaman and Nicobar Island way back in 2004, Ross Island is one of the reasons that saved Port Blair from a devastating damage. For over 80 years, many families settled here, and the entire island was a lively hub. There are officers' houses, bakeries, stores, clubhouses, church, cemetery, and more. It was called the Paris of the East. However, it was hit by an earthquake in 1941, and it ended the British revelry on this island. The British abandoned this island as a residential hub and moved to Port Blair. Shortly after this, in 1942, it was captured by Japan, who held it till 1945. The Japanese troop had dropped several bombs on this island that had devastated this island, and the ruins of that is still visible in that island. However, it was handed over to Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose. At the moment, the Indian Navy has taken possession of it, and there is a lighthouse at one end of the Ross Island, which overlooks the sea, the open sea. Few places to visit, rather ruins to visit in Ross Island, are officers' quarters, cemetery at Ross Island, the clubhouse, water treatment plant, and the Japanese bunkers. Now, coming to Viper Island, the island that is located pretty close to Ross Island. It's named after the vessel HMS Viper, in which Lieutenant Archibald Blair came to Andaman and Nicobar Islands in 1789. Viper Island was used by the British to imprison and execute political prisoners. The jail has secured a permanent place in history, as it was here that Sher Ali, a Pathan from Peshawar, was hanged for the assassination of Lord Mayo, the Viceroy of India, on February of 1872. Sher Ali had worked for the British administration in the Punjab Mounted Police in the 1860s. He worked under Major Hugh James and Reynold Taylor. However, in a family feud, he killed one of his relatives named Haidur. He was sentenced to death. However, upon pleading an appeal, his sentence was reduced to life imprisonment. However, even after being deported to Kalapani, which is the word for deportation to Andaman, he was given the permission to serve as a barber. Lord Mayo, or Richard Bohr, the 6th Earl of Mayo, was involved in drafting the regulation of Port Blair, the principal town of these islands, which went against the people severely. On 8 February 1872, when he had finished his inspection and was preparing to depart, the British Army fired 21 guns in the air as a gesture of respect for the high official. Sher Ali, who was in the British Army for long, was acquainted with this firing of 21 gunshots. He recognized that an important personality has come to visit the island, and he responded to this. He appeared from the dark and stabbed Lord Mayo from the back, who later bled to death. This incident took place on the foot of Mount Harriet, the second tallest peak of Andaman Nicobar Islands. Sher Ali Afridi was sentenced to death within 6 months and was executed on Viper Island. Apart from this, Brij Kishore Singh Deo, who is also known as the Maharaja Jagannath of Puri, was also imprisoned here. That's it from me for today. If you liked my video, please like, share and comment. If you want more information on something, please mention it in the comment section below. I will get back to you as soon as possible. And if you want me to make similar videos on topics similar to this, please mention them in the comment section. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.